broken cracked screen, coffee stain on your old blue jeans. Clock keeps asking why you're still here. You take one more note to the mirror. Every doubt talks so loud, every bill feels like a crowd, but your hand's still shaking, time to something bigger in your mind. Keep the faith in your dreams when the world feels heavy at the seams. When it all falls apart, hold the picture in your heart. Keep the faith in your dreams, even when they laugh, when they leave, when the night feels too long. You're the one who proves it wrong, 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 wrong. Bus stop rain soaks your plan. You hum that line only you understand. Friends move on to the safer track. You feel that pull and you pull right back. Every never, every wait writes you off as coming late, but your fire doesn't check the time. It just burns and calls it light. Keep the faith in your dreams when the world feels heavy at the seams. When it all falls apart, hold the picture in your heart. Keep the faith in your dreams, even when they left, when they leave, when the night feels too long. You're the one who proves it. One small step on a quiet Tuesday. One small yes when it all says walk away. Close your eyes, breathe it in, then 3. Say, if it takes all night, it still takes me. Keep the faith in your dreams when the world feels heavy at the seams. When it all falls apart, hold the picture in your heart. Keep the faith in your dreams, even when they laugh, when they leave, when the night feels too long. You're the one who proves it wrong, one who proves it wrong. Skyline's calling out my name, a rebel heart, no one to tame. Footsteps echo, breaking ground, lost and found, lost and found. Mirror whispers who you gonna be. Shadows fade, you believe. Choose the dream, don't let it go. You got the fire, let it show. World's wide open, take the lead. It's your choice, your soul, your creed. Choose the dream, don't let it go. You got the fire, let it show. World's wide open, take the lead. It's your choice, your soul, your creed. Oh, stars are falling like confetti rain. Every scar is just part of the game. The rhythm's yours, rewrite the song. Short steps now, but the road is long. Eyes ahead, don't you look behind. The future is yours to redesign. Choose the dream, let it go. You got the fire, let it show. World's wide open, take the lead. It's your choice, your soul, your creed. Choose the dream, don't let it go. You got the fire, let it show. World's wide open, take the lead. It's your choice, your soul, your creed. Morning breaks, the fire's alive. Every heartbeat says survive. Walls you built are breaking free. Step through shadows into destiny. Every doubt will fade away in time. Your tomorrow waits for you to shine. When the silence cuts like steel at night, and every step still feels like a fight. Hold the flame, don't let it die. The darkest storms still clear the sky. If the world won't give you space, build your kingdom, claim your place. Every stumble writes your name in gold. This is the story only you can hold. Choose the dream, don't let it go. You got the fire, let it show. World's wide open, take the lead. It's your choice, your soul, your creed. Choose a dream through blood and tears. A voice inside is I walk this road, my shadow's my guide. No need for a map, got my fire inside. Every step I take, it feels so alive. The beat in my chest says go, go, go. The voice in my head says grow, grow, grow. I have trust in myself, I can't fall apart. I believe in my soul, I believe in my heart. When the world says stop, just restart. I have trust in myself, I believe in my heart. Mirror on the wall, it knows my name. Every crack and flaw, I love just the same. I don't need the rules, I make my own game. The beat in my chest says go, go, go. The voice in my head says grow, grow, grow. I have trust in myself, I can't fall apart. I believe in my soul, I believe in my heart. When the world says stop, just restart. I have trust in myself, I believe in my heart. They said the sky was too high to touch, but I'm reaching now, and it's not that much. The stars are closer than they seem. I'm wide awake inside my dream. I have trust in myself, I can't fall apart. I believe in my soul, I believe in my heart. When the world says stop, I just restart. I have trust in myself, I believe in my heart. I believe in my heart, I believe in my heart. I believe in my heart, I believe in my heart. I have trust in my heart. Wind on my face, I feel the rush. Every heartbeat's a race, every moment's a crush. I step through the night and I shine my own light. The beat in my chest says go, go, go. The voice in my head says grow, grow, grow. The path may twist, the path may bend, but my soul won't break, it won't end. I have trust in myself, I can't fall apart. I believe in my soul, I believe in my heart. When the world says stop, I just restart. I have trust in myself, I believe in my heart. They said the sky was too high to touch, but I'm reaching now and it's not that much. The stars are closer than they seem. I'm wide awake inside my dream. Mountains tall, rivers wide, I'm learning to ride the tide. Fear whispers low, but I roar back loud. I'm walking on clouds, I'm standing proud. Every fall is a rise in the skies. I see the world through fearless eyes. Every shadow fades when I ignite. My fire burns brighter than the night. Trust in myself, I can't fall apart. I believe in my soul, I believe in my heart. When the world says stop, I just restart. I have trust in myself, I believe in my heart. Step by step, I'm climbing higher. Nothing can shake me. I'm on fire. Whispers of doubt, they fade away. I own my night, I own my day. This is my moment, my path, my name. I rise from the ashes, I play my game.
Oh yeah, I wanted to.
I can't
Ta-da! Let's turn on the other song. Do this one.
reality. The sky leaned low to meet the earth. The rivers bend to greet.
Oh no.
Everything that I had known felt whole beneath my feet.
Ta-da!
I did not call, I did not
That was the first one. I just wanted to remove the tape because I like how it frames it, and I think it turned out pretty good. That's okay. Oh no, look at all that mess. This tape. Everything else looks good. Except for right here. Oh well. We'll put it in our... I need to flatten it though, but... I'll put this one. I'll draw on the back of this. I should use that. Ta-da! All right, let's get back to normal. Continue with this one. I'm kind of getting tired of using the Cotman because I feel like using the professional paints would be less chalky looking, but we won't know until we use it. So we'll just continue with this and finish it out, and then paint another one on B watercolor paper and the same weight and compare them. All right, so there's my glasses. I actually got paper towels this time. Oh, I put my glasses in my purse. Good thing I have a backup. All right. So I played with this a little bit last night, and then I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep this misty area here and match it here, or color this dark. I don't know. I'll keep it. So I'll lift this to see if that works. See if we can make it appear in the reflection. I wouldn't necessarily recommend scrubbing with your nice brush. But you can make changes with your watercolor. But it's really not reflecting that very bright color, or color, you know. I mean, kinda. And we just need a suggestion of it, so it's not a big deal. Okay. I don't like how there's a line right here. And I didn't really want to lift it that much, but I just wanted to lift that. But yeah, I'm getting overly tedious. So obviously I'm not good at this style at all. I don't usually I don't paint it very much. I'm realizing like how much I really do enjoy more detailed and realistic looking. And so that's good. It's good to know what you like and don't like. And I already knew that, but I still wanted to give this experiment a try. I actually want to try different watercolor paints like Da Vinci or M. Graham, because they are softer paints because of the honey. And I'm wondering if that's more my style. Now that I'm better at controlling the brushes and water control. I'm like being overly tedious. Which I don't want to do. But we're here. But anyway, if you wanted to make something like this more realistic, this would be a process in that. It's so pretty. I really like more details. It's just my favorite thing. Oh, hey! FJ Schmink. Hello. How are you doing? Sorry I didn't see you sooner. I'm just playing around with different styles of watercolor painting. I figured it was getting into plein air season, so I thought I'd bring these out. And I'm just using student grade paints for this one. And just playing around. I hope you're doing good. And then we have those tall trees here that's going to block this part for the most part. This is going to get blocked, but I'll still put it in. You'll see it in the background-ish. So this is the tree line. Ooh, so dark. Too dark. Oh well. That has bled. I'm just having fun exploring different styles. I normally paint hyper or a hyper style. You know, I'm not at the high end level or anything, I don't think. I'm okay. All right, we'll just have different shades of it. So cute. Okay. This is the sunlit area. Like, I would actually really rather, I know it's very similar to many other painters, and the whole point of me doing different processes is to find or incorporate some things that I might like in the different processes into my own process. And for this one, I'm not really a fan of, at least not in the realistic style. I think if I did more like colorful style, like I did this one, like this is, I like this. It's very colorful. This one's more realistic. So I'm not a fan of this one or this style of doing realistic. I don't like landscape realistic. I mean, I like other people's work. I don't like the process for myself, is what I'm saying. So dark.
What once felt scattered in my hands found shape without a sound. The pieces learned each other's names and gently turned around. I didn't force a meaning or draw a straighter line. The picture formed by letting go of trying to design. The long way was the short way. The wrong turn was the door. Every step that felt uncertain knew what it was for. Everything fell into place. Everything fell into place. Not all at once, but all in grace. Everything fell into
Okay.
place. Like stars remembered where to stay. The order rose from quiet trust and showed me the way.
This is all covered with trees.
The cracks were never failures. They were breathing space where light could enter slowly and soften every edge. The
This is a black. I thought it was Payne's gray, but I think it's a black. I don't know. Let me see. Oh no, it is a Payne's gray. Looks so black.
I see it now. It was always whole. I understand. Fell into place. Fell into place. Nothing missing.
There's trees back here. I mean, that's coming from an like an island thing here. I can make this go down. You can change the shoreline however you want. How do I want to do it? You can turn it into whatever you want, which is cool.
What's real remains when I am still. What's false dissolves away. I stop becoming something else and simply stay.
I have to wait till all this dries. rocks right here. I just decided on putting it in there. Oh, this is actually taller. All right. I'll do that later. Okay. This side, I wanted it more diagonal, angled. I don't know. I'm just making squiggly lines and then hopefully make something out of it eventually. But this is the whole point of this process, right? Just to kind of go with your whatever you feel like. Free flowing. We'll see how it turns out. Not trying to make the mirror image the same. If it all fails, you can just cover it. Cover it all up. But this is my chance to just explore, play around, not worry about like being very good necessarily, because I'm not familiar with this style really at all. Wrong color. Well, so just kind of matching that tree line, sort of, except it's more blue. Technically, way up here, and this is actually this. Oh well. this part matches, but this one goes this way, up here. And this is too dark. But we can put something similar right here to get away with it. Okay. Oh. This has this color, so I'm going to put it in.
The promise lives below the thought and does not need to be heard. What's real no longer argues or tries to take a stand. It settles deep and stays with me like warmth in my hand. All is well. All is done. Sleeping, sleeping in me. Rest now. Rest now. In me.
I wanted to change this up because, I don't know, match more with the reference, I guess.
There are no names left to give it, no phrases left to say. The feeling widened past my mouth and took another way. What rose in me wasn't speaking. It wasn't asking why. It was the hush before a boom, the tear that doesn't cry. No story left to tell, no meaning left to prove. The things became a steady hum that simply moves. Gratitude without words, gratitude without words. It fills the space where sound
I want
is
to cover
all
the white
that still is heard.
cover it with trees.
Gratitude without words, no form, no sound, no name. Just the warmth of being here exactly the same. Like standing in a wide
And then there'll be more
with nothing left to see.
details on that. When it dries, you can lay more hard-edged stuff. And here I'm just matching.
Came and stayed a while. What stayed became the ground. And thank you slipped beyond the voice and turned into now.
It doesn't have to be totally exact, just a suggestion of it. Sure, that works. Yeah, I don't know. Just playing around. Oh. Just trying to match it just a little bit better. But it can't be sharp, too sharp. So I have to, you know, make it subtle. I don't know, looks cool. But anyway, this is not my favorite style of doing things. I like it. Oh wait, I want to change that.
The answer settled into place.
I didn't want it white. I need it to be yellow, more sunlit type color.
The river never asks the sea how it should come to rest. It moves because it always did, and knows the way is yes. Nothing to convince, nothing left to show. The truth does not announce itself. It simply is.
It's fine. making 2 lines. I don't know.
It is already so. It is already so. No force, no claim, no effort made. The root has always grown. The bell was rung before I heard the flame, before the spark. What's meant for me was never lost. It lured me in the dark.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing around.
I do not chase what knows my name. I do not rush the tide. The moment I became the one, the way opened wide. This is done. This is known. I rest here. I am home. It is already so. It is already so. I breathe inside the certainty and let the silence know. Already, already, already so.
Too yellow. It might fade lighter.
Already, already, already so.
This needs to be greener, but
Nothing arrives after this. Nothing remains before. The moment rests inside itself and asks for nothing more.
I just really like illusion more than. That's why I like reflections.
What was becoming gently stopped. simply. No witness left to watch it, no echo left to call. The answer folded into now and softened. And so it is, and so it is. No vow to make, no wish to fix. And so it is as it has been. The truth requires no ending and no beginning. The circle never opened, the door was never wide. There was no distance to return from, no edge to step inside. What sought and what was waiting forgot they were two things, and settled into quiet truth without a sound.
I'm just having fun. Now I have a problem right here.
This is complete. This is complete.
It's hard to try to do this without making it so like mechanical. I mean, well, like not thinking too much about it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't really matter how like bad a painting turns out. What a lovely painting, thank you. I'm trying a new style, you know, just to explore different styles. And I was just gonna say that it doesn't, when you're doing this, when you're trying different styles, it's always permission to fail, 100% permission to fail, because you're just exploring. At least that's what I'm doing. And but even no, like no matter how badly you think it's going or looks. How long have I been painting this one? I started yesterday with this one. So you still learn things. You know, there's just some rules. Not rules, but like, my favorite part is illusion. So the reflection of the water is my favorite part. And that's what I'm trying to play with around here, is like creating rocks out of nowhere and making it look real or whatever. And even though the whole painting is like whatever, I'm learning things. So that's my favorite part of it. And that's what gets me excited, because I'm not trying to like be excellent at this style. It's like the third day of doing this, so I don't know what I'm doing. But I like that I'm learning reflection. Like there's just some little things that you can do to make it look more like a reflection. I don't know. I get excited about the illusion part of painting. I love to paint with acrylics. Ah, cool. This is watercolor. But yeah, acrylics is awesome too. Acrylics is amazing because acrylics can do more than any other medium, I think. Like you can make it look so many different ways, and I guess you could do that to watercolor too, like add gold and resin and all that. Okay. This looks so like man-made, but that's fine, whatever. Maybe it is. Maybe it is man-made. Okay. I want to make this half not as bright as the top half. I don't know if that'll suggest a water edge, but that's my goal. How are you doing, Forest One Home? I'm just playing around here. Okay, so the water reflection stuff should be slightly darker, not as, I mean, I guess it depends on what you're trying to do. Because I've gone to like Alaska, and then, you know, we drove to Mount Everest. I think it's not Mount Everest. What am I talking about? Whatever the mountain is out there, the big one. I forget the name of Mount Everest. My God, how embarrassing. But whatever. I'm busy. My brain's painting. Oh, anyway, so we were driving out to the mountain out in Alaska. The biggest one. McKinley, is it? I forgot what the other name was for it. Is that more like, does that make it suggest more like it's water edge? By making this side of it not as sharp, I guess. Anyway, I was looking outside the window. I wasn't driving, and I was in the passenger side. And the highway, there's a bunch of like hilly mountains each side, and then there's a lot of like lakes by it, and the reflection was like mirror perfect. It was so pretty. It was amazing. It was magical amazing. Like it was that amazing. All right. I think that works. And I want the rest of it like soft. I don't know. I think I waited too long to soften these, but you know, not so sharp. I think that kind of renders as water edge. Your sister is an artist. She is in art school. Oh, cool. That is good. Here it doesn't really make sense because why are these dark and then this reflection here is light? I should probably change that. Because I don't know if that makes sense. I don't think that makes sense. Yeah, I wish I went. Well, I don't wish I went to art school. I'm happy where I'm at, actually. I'm not interested in going to art school. I just like having, having fun. And, oh, of course, dream about, being a recognized artist someday. But I recognize myself. That's fine. It's good enough. Okay, maybe I should. That does really need to be darker. Hey, Mackie Streams. Hi. How's it going? I'm just playing around, painting, learning a new style, like trying a different style. And this part right here doesn't make sense to me because this is all dark, like in shadow, and then the reflection I had too light. It didn't make sense in my brain. In my brain jar. I don't know, something like that. Searching for a way to get rich. Aren't we all? Part of it is just agreeing that you're already rich, right? Because you're supposed to be able to attract what you are or whatever. So, first step, you're already there. I'm writing a fantasy book and it has lots of drawings of my OCs. Oh, cool. That's always fun. You're working on it. Yeah. If you can redefine what rich means, right? And then look at all the good things you have in your life, and then more of that will come if you start pointing it out to the universe. Like, look, I have this, and this, and this. I can breathe. I can breathe, I can paint, I can blah, blah, blah. And then the universe will start bringing more of that. At least that's what I hear. You're supposed to do it. I don't know. I'm happy about what I have, but I can also have a lot of money. Yeah. It's a tricky thing. Wanting doesn't work because supposedly that puts you in the wanting state versus knowing that you have it. But I don't know. I know that for sure if you work, it translates to money. Or if you trade something for money, you could do that too. Okay, I'm gonna try to match these better. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Probably not. I wouldn't doubt if I'm doing this wrong, of course. Because I'm just playing around. We'll just leave it like that. Looks great so far. Thank you. This was the the reference for it and changed it up a bit, made it a little simpler just because this is so small. But this looks so man-made right here, which is fine. There's areas that are man-made that, you know, you can paint. Man-made shorelines. It's so like, you know, not natural. Like, it's too symmetrical. Until all you've moved it. What? Oh, right here. Yeah, this is the reference that we started with. Here, let me make it big. This was the reference we started with. And then I just started painting it like, you know, you can change it up however you want. You can put this here, put this here. I need to go take my dog on a walk. I'll come back later. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, I'm only here till another hour, I think. But yeah, this one, where's all the pictures? Oh. This was the first one we did. Look at how, that's too yellow. Oh well, doesn't matter. Where did it go? This one was well, that's not really the first one. The second one, I guess. Because the first one, I was playing around last week. And I had my little book thing and I had the Cotman out. And then I just decided to paint this. And I like it because it's so colorful. Like, I like the sunset. I like how I've made the mountains purple. And it's just, I like this way better than something more closer to real colors. And then in January, we were doing snowmen. That's my favorite one. These were my last January snowman painting, and now I've just made it kind of a yearly thing. So every January we focus on snowmen. And then here, I'll show you what else we've done. I don't know. Yeah, we'll go like that. Here's the other stuff we've done. So this is what I normally do, more hyper realistic. And I love flowers, so that's what I do. So we did this for February, the first one, and then for Valentine's we did the rose, which I really enjoyed, and then the orchid. And then for March we did smooth-skinned subjects. So I did the cherry, which is pretty cool. And then the apple, and then the pear. And then we did the Italian plum. Made it look like an oil painting. And then strawberry. Yeah, so those we've done so far. And then this time I thought, okay, let's try loose. Loose painting. So this is what I came up with, exploring a different style. But I don't know if I can do this a whole month. It's okay, but I don't know. It's not really my thing, I don't think. I think it's cool. I enjoy the reflection part. So I really like playing around with the illusion of reflection. So that part I like. But other than that, like, I like how the mountains just subtly look like they're in the water, or the reflection of the water. That's my favorite part. Yeah, so it's cool because you learn about yourself and you try different processes. What are you saying? Reflections are cool but hard to do, especially when it comes to light sources. Oh, I don't know. I just put squiggly lines in there. So I want to match this yellow color over here. Where's my glasses? That's too much. I just want to match that top. And this is like full permission to utterly fail, which is fun because I could just like, yeah, whatever, throw this in, you know, not worry about it. At least they all match a little better. And then back here, I guess a little bit of that yellow would make sense, but I don't think so. But this wouldn't be so bright. I don't know, whatever. If it's too bad, you just get rid of the evidence. I don't know. I tend to keep everything just to show, hey, I tried that. Good for you. What are some bad ones I've done? I tried to paint a narwhal with some gold. Let's keep this one. There's a nude here. So this one, I just dabbed a bunch of different colors. I don't know if you can see the drawings within. So I just dabbed a bunch of different colors everywhere, and then looked for things that I was seeing in the differences in colors and drew them in. There's a lady right here, a guy with some horns, this girl standing here. There's kind of a wolfy dog thing here, and a puppy dog here, and some kind of prom dress mannequin here, and a skull or something. I don't know. I was just playing around. That's one way you can do something more like fantasy-like and random, doesn't make sense kind of painting. And this was actually cool. I actually liked that. And then the other ones are just whatever. But I don't know. Maybe do more of these. I forget what they're called. They're random painting. Spontaneous painting, that's it. Yeah, I should make some of this yellow. Maybe like this side of this yellow. I don't know, just to suggest that that's the sun, like golden light of the sun hitting. There's a golden glow going on.
I no longer scan the horizon for signs I should begin.
This is the back. It's supposed to be cold. But yeah, that's all we're doing. I think that's all of the paintings I have handy anyway. Now I'm just letting that dry. I think that's all I'm gonna do for this one. Put my initials. All right, I'm gonna take a break. I will be right back in like, I don't know, probably 3 minutes. I don't know, because I have to go potty break, so I'll be right back. Okay. Let me put this down. What's real does not demand me or call me to defend. It settles like a steady hand and holds me till the end. All is well. All is held. I am safe. Resting. Resting. In the knowing. Dun, dun. Alrighty. That looks kind of cool. I gotta fix my vertical. Oh, I don't have the reference image on my vertical stream. Hang on. Image, mountain.
And something turned its face toward me.
I think it's 2.
Without
Nope,
being asked to try.
not that one.
The chase dissolved into stillness.
3.
The wanting learned to sleep. And what I thought
Yes.
I had to find remembered where I'd be. I stopped leaning forward and the world leaned in. The moment I became the place was when it could begin. What I sought now seeks me. What I sought now seeks me. I stand inside the meeting point and let it come to be. What I sought now seeks me without a sound or sign. No longer
Pretty cool.
something I move toward, it moves.
All right, what do we do next? I don't know.
Perfect time.
I'm not really into these landscape paintings. I know, and then I was thinking of doing more of them.
Like rain that knows
Silly me.
field, like breath that finds the chest. What's meant to meet me finds its way without a single test. I don't
A polite hamster.
availability or call across the sea. The tide responds to quiet shores that already agree.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't even know if I should keep streaming right now. Because I don't know. I didn't have a plan. I'm not into these landscape paintings. I thought they'd be fun and easy, but I don't like them as much as I would. I don't know why everybody likes them. Hey, Mackie Spoon. You're still hanging out. I think I want to go back to my realistic paintings. They're more fun for me. These are okay. They're just okay. I like how the clouds turned out. I think that's neat. I mean, you could just keep rendering them and rendering them to be more and more realistic. You know. I don't know. I'm just not that into landscapes for some reason. I think they're cool. Like I enjoy other people's paintings. But as far as me, I think I prefer hyper. Oh, let's see if that fits. Hang on. Goodbye. Turn this off. So that's the reference. There, that's better. Definitely not like the reference. Simplified, very simplified, and changed a bit. I changed the shoreline here. Totally changed a lot, like pretty much the whole thing. Because I didn't want to get detailed. I didn't want to get realistic detailed. Let's try something else. Oh, you know what we could do? Some dogwood flowers. That would be cool. Something simple. Dogwood. Here, let me bring up one that we, because dogwood, I think it's a sign of spring too. I don't know. Download. I think this is simpler. All right, I'll show you. I didn't even last a week with the landscapes. Create new browse. Download. Well, something like that. I don't think I could fit. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, let me bring it in my vertical stream. Image, dogwood. Where'd it go? Maybe paint that one next. Yeah, I think I want to get back to painting my style paintings. I just enjoy it more. All right, so we'll do this next for April. Oh, today's the 1st. It's April Fool's Day. Did you know? Let me just double check. I'll look it up just to make sure. So April 1st used to be the new year. Way back when. I don't know how far back. I assume hundreds of years ago. April 1st used to be the start of the new year. And so in order to change it to January 1st, they made a joke of it, April 1st, so that people would stop seeing April 1st as the new year. And that's where April Fools came from. I feel like that's how the story goes. I haven't read about it in a while, so. What is that? Instituted the switch in 1564. So it was the King of France, Charles the Ninth, instituted the switch in 1564. Here's a tidbit for you. April 1st. So the beginning of the new year used to be April 1st. So I'm gonna test out, like, how does it feel like to have April 1st as the beginning of the new year? Just a different way of thinking about it. So yeah, you begin celebrating March 25th and culminate to April 1st. And that's, I think the spring equinox is around March 21st, I think. When is equinox? March 20th this year, for this year. And that's how I'm going to start celebrating my years. I'll celebrate each new year starting in the spring equinox through April 1st. That'll be my like season new year. Calendar new year, and then there's season new year. That way I have from the 20th, 21st to celebrate all the way to the 1st to celebrate the new year of Earth spinning around the sun. Yeah, they started calling people who wouldn't switch as an April Fool to try to change people. But the beginning of spring used to be the beginning of the year, the cycle. Alrighty, cool, cool. Okay, so I'm going to do the pencil sketch of the dogwood flowers. And tomorrow we'll start the sketch because I don't feel like it right now. Well, I guess I could get the sketch printed. I'll do that. All right. And I'll show you how I do it. I don't know if it helps. On the vertical, it's so small. I don't know how to change how it looks. Okay, so affinity photo. Now, these are the steps I do for Affinity Photo, but you can probably do it with GIMP, G-I-M-P, which is a free software. Bonk. How do I hide myself?
No step demands a question. No choice calls out my name.
Hold on. There's a way. There, I could do it like that. Then it doesn't look weird for the full screen. And and that doesn't look good. Nah. I'll put it up there. Okay, so here's Affinity Photo. So the first thing we do is we bring in the file, open. There it is, open. Okay. Then we duplicate the image. For Affinity Photo, it's Control-J. Whatever it is for GIMP, it's probably going to be similar steps. So Control-J, that duplicates it over here. And then you invert the copy. So Control-I. I'm following some steps I wrote down. So change blend mode to color dodge. So over up here, I believe. Yeah. Go to color dodge. And then add Gaussian blur. So that's in the filters. Gaussian blur. about 3 pixels, or just to see the lines, to start seeing the lines. This is just to make transferring from a sketch. So whatever composition you've done, whether it's digital or whatever, this is how to get the lines, the guidelines, just easier to see, to transfer to your watercolor paper. That's the point of this process. All right, so I did Gaussian blur, 3 to 5 pixels, remove the color, close that. Is it here? Isn't it HSL here? I always forget like where things are because I don't use it that much. Right here, HSL. Lower the saturation. Close that. Darken the lines with levels. There's levels here. Maybe not, maybe it's here. Right there. All right. So move this black level up. Just to darken the parts that you need. This would make it too dark. That's about right there. 30%. And then refine it with curves. So, oop, accidentally clicked. Undo. Is there undo? Isn't it an edit? Undo that. Yeah. Curves. All right. So this was the original. Then we can make it even more sharper blacks. Ta-da! That makes a nice line sketch. I can even see some of the shadow lines. I don't know if I can see that through watercolor paper. It's so thick. Okay, so this is my picture. I'm going to export as a... I'll just export as a JPEG. Did I? What if I do it as a PDF? No, that's okay. Okay, so JPEG. Export. Pencil sketch. Okay, then from here, you don't need to see my mess. So downloads. This is how it looks right now. Now I don't want it that big. Do I? Do I want it that big? If I print it that big, it would be on an 8x11. I'll show you. So if I go to print, and then see. So it would be 8x11. So a regular photo page, right? But if I adjust it, size 5x7, that'll fit in my half sheet of, well, half the page of something like this. 9x11. Oh, you can't even see. So I use Arch hot press to do the hyper style, and I usually cut it in half. So this should fit, since I said make it 5x7. I don't know if you can see, but I told it to do 5x7, and it should fit. But I'm wondering, is that too small? Should I make it regular size? Big size? Or keep it small? I don't know. I don't know. I'll print both. Bop. And then print another one that's regular. Landscape. I think that's fine. And then print that size too. And then I'll decide. And then we'll come up. I'll see you tomorrow. And we'll start painting it. Because I'm bored of these landscapes. I mean, it's fun to do. That's the only fun part for me on these landscapes is the reflection part. It is cool. I don't know. I like looking at it. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, let's do the tape peel. I can't move it more. All right, I think it's dry enough. So this one was on 140-pound paper. And then our other one was on 90-pound paper. B watercolor paper, not R. So this was on 90-pound. And this was on 140. The 140 is definitely more stable. Like it didn't buckle on me as much. So 90-pound B watercolor paper, not Arch. And then 140-pound. So way better, I think, the 140. And they cost about the same if you get the sheets on Amazon. And then I'll flatten this. This is already flat, actually. I don't even need to try and flatten that one. And it stuck really well on the board. It didn't lift at all ever. So 140 is definitely easier to play with. All right, so let's do the tape peel. So I am done with this. Look how pretty. Look at that. It has its own frame. Let's do this side. Oh, very nice. Oh no, I ripped off some of the paper. It's okay. Ta-da! Look at that. That looks good. Oh, it tore a little bit of the paper again. Look at that. This turned out really nice. So this was my newer tape. I guess that really matters. All right. So there you go. This is the 140-pound. Look how perfect that is. And here's the 90. The thing I don't like about this, it doesn't have any reds in it. I could have added it because you can do anything you want with your painting. I could have added, like, I don't know, bushes with red leaves. I don't know. And this one looks more rich, huh? That's because there's more dark colors that I added to it. This one I stayed light and easy. But I spent about the same amount of time. with both. But now, so that's the difference with these. With this, these are all 90 pounds. So they do, the 90 pound does work fine. This is on a 90 pound piece of B watercolor paper. So it's still, it works good. Yeah, don't think that it doesn't. I need to flatten all these guys. I'll probably work on that tonight. These got flattened really well, but I need to flatten these guys better. Or maybe I already did and it's starting to warp again. I don't know. But with the 140, looks great. All right, let's put these guys in here. Ta-da. Okay. All right, we will start with the dogwood flowers. Oh no, my vertical stream. I forgot to change screens. Oh well. Oh well. All right, guys, I will take off. It's 11:40. It's a little early, but I have to do a little bit of training for a job interview that's coming up. So I will work on that. I will see you guys tomorrow and we'll do the dogwood painting, this one. That. And I'll update the pictures. Actually, I will switch over to our closing and start updating the screens. Because it'll take me at least, I don't know, maybe, what's today? Wednesday? Yeah. It will take me, I'm guessing, ooh, what if the composition, hold on. No. Kind of like that. I wonder if I should adjust the composition to this. Okay, I will see you guys tomorrow. And then, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna fix the screens. So, this one, I want to add the image. Where's the image? Add existing. Dogwood flowers 1. All right. Oh, I wonder if it'll cover. No, not quite. But I think that looks good, right? Yeah, that looks good. I don't think I need it for anything else. Maybe this one. Hang on. I'm adjusting the horizontal screens. I don't know what to call them. I'm just adding the dogwood flowers to it.
The past relaxed its holding, the future softened fast. What mattered met me gently and didn't ask to pass.
That looks good. All right, I'm back to me. Now I'm going to adjust the vertical stream with the proper images. All right, let's add the dog flower. Doesn't quite fit right, but that's okay. That works. Yeah, that works. All right, add the painting, dogwood flowers. Okay, and then oh, need to lock this. That works. That looks good. Yeah, that's fine. I'll put the timer there. Starting soon. Add the dogwood image. I'm working with the vertical stream, adding the dogwood flowers to each of the screens. That works fine. Stream ending. No. Can't even find that one. Okay, whatever. Just add the image. That looks good. Lock it down. Okay. Cool. So the vertical's good. Let's check the horizontal. I don't need to update that. That looks good. Don't need to update that. That looks good. Cool. Yay! We're all set for the dogwood leaves. Oh, okay. And I'm back to my professional paint. That was cool. I might go ahead and replace these colors. You know what I would like to do is play with, I have M-gram paints in my other travel palette. Here it is. I have another travel palette that I really love because it has so many. Let me hide this. This is my other travel palette. this has the M-gram paints that he only suggested 8. So the 4, I added 4 that I just was thinking would be good to have. But these paints are M-gram, and they were the ones that Mind of Watercolor suggested years ago, probably 5-7 years ago, I don't know. But this is when I was learning how to paint, and I was watching a lot of YouTube channels, and he was one of the channels that I was watching, and he had his favorite paints, and so that's what this has. I have to swatch it out again, but I love this container because it's like a transformer. So it has all these palettes, and then it extends out to this palette, and then down here it extends to another palette. I just love it. And then when you take this off, you can put your thumb here to hold this a little bit better if you're like standing painting. Where's my... There are easier palettes to hold while plein air painting, but you could technically do it like this. I'll show you the best one actually for street, like a line wash painting. My favorite palette, which I only got for $3, possibly less than $3, is this one. This style of palette. Very, very inexpensive. Right? Let me back this up. But this palette has a thumb holder right here. So this would rest like this on your arm. You would have a bucket that you put on your wrist of water, right? And then your paper, so something like this pad, it could be this pad, or it could be, you know, a painting surface that you tape your sheet on, right? Either way. And then you would start painting like that, holding this with your water bucket. These holes are also supposed to be for your brushes, but not very many brushes fit these, right? Because I have a size 8 that won't fit. These are silver black velvet brushes. So the biggest one that can fit there that is a black silver velvet round is the number 6. And then maybe I can get away with. Yeah, so those holes are too small, but you can always make them bigger, because most brushes get fat right here. So you could make the hole bigger so that it'll sink down to about right here, maybe, if you made these holes bigger. But yeah, that's my favorite setup if I were to go paint streets or go outside and paint while walking. That's the best suggestion I have. You can even have a smaller one, hold a smaller one, you know, paint. That's if you're walking and you're not sitting with an easel and, you know, painting outside. Many options. This is more travel, but on a table, I feel like. Although you could put your thumb here and hold it that way. It also came with this brush, but again, it's too, I don't know. I bring my own brushes. And plastic also stains. So my favorite travel palette is actually a ceramic palette because of the, just like this plate, I like how the surface works. So the paint that's on this palette are actually paint I can use. This paint is, this might be, yeah, so that's actually usable paint, but look, I'll try to clean this. So you can use your brush as a sponge somewhat. All right, this is the cleanest it'll get. It's stained. Not that that's a big deal when you do outdoor plein air quick drawing, you know, it's not a big deal. I'm just saying, don't expect it to stay clean because it's not. It's plastic. This is your water bottle. The cool thing with that is you can hang this on the sides here. You can either have it on, you know, both water jugs on this side, or you can have it, you know, whichever way you want to do it. This side or one on each side. Don't matter. I just really like this one. And it has some of my M-gram paints. I have more M-gram paints. It's like a transformer. So this one and this one are my favorites. This one has a ring also on the back. You can put your thumb in, you know, and you can draw with or paint with this. You could possibly hold something like that. Possibly that might work, you know. The water is really, it goes right there. It has a little hook where it attaches, right? And you pour your water in here and you paint like this with this one. And it fits in the pocket, which is pretty cool. Anyway, many options to go out and start painting. Is that right? I think I did it wrong. What? Is that wet? It is wet. I'll let it dry. So make sure to let your paints dry before you put them away. Sometimes it'll cause mold if you don't let them dry out. So I'll set this aside, just let it dry. Ah! My thing came off. I'll fix it later. All right, it is 12. See, I'm able to show and share things with you till the end of the live stream, which is noon. So that works. Okay, so tomorrow we start on the dogwood. I just like this style of painting much more. My complaint was that it was taking so long for me to do, but I love it. So it doesn't matter. But now I need to work towards composition, like actually creating my own compositions. And I'm looking into doing fantasy. So like unicorns, mermaids, you know, that kind of stuff. And I'm going to explore Waterhouse style painting, which I think was done in oils. But you know, I'll explore it in watercolor and see how that goes. The problem is it's usually portraits. So maybe I need to do portraits. I'm not good at portraits. I've attempted a couple portraits and I'll share with you what they look like, which is not very good. So the this is the second one. I started this one. There's the cassowary bird, rose, bat. Maybe it's this way. There, I started painting this one before we moved from Edmonds, which is Seattle area. I was working on this, but the thing is, this is B watercolor, and I was having a hard time with keeping it wet and not splotchy, so I got frustrated because it was looking really splotchy and not smooth, so I wasn't that happy with it. And then I stopped, which is fine if you're not feeling it, you know. It's never not okay to do what you need to do. But yeah. So this was one of the portraits I tried doing. And then I'll show you the first one I attempted. So that's only my second portrait that I tried. This is the first one. Is it here? Yeah. So this was the first one that I tried. This is actually on, I'm pretty sure this is Arsh Hot Press. Yeah. So this is on Arsh Hot Press, my first ever portrait. Aw, so cute. Yeah, just playing around with that. And the other one was my second attempt. That's all I've got to say. I will see you guys tomorrow. It is 12 p.m. Pacific time. I usually stream from 10 a.m. to 12. And so the last couple days or so, I've been exploring a different style. And it is... Where'd it go? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Ooh. This is what we accomplished in exploring the loosey-goosey style landscapes. Lots of yellows and greens, no reds, which is interesting. But now we're gonna go back. Oh no, did I show? Man. The vertical stream didn't see what I was doing. Okay. See? Loose watercolors. Hold on. There. Yeah. So loose watercolors is what I've been doing the last couple days. This is what we were doing in January. I love them. The reference images, these reference images are actually available on the website that you can use for your own practice. And then we did these for the last couple days to do something different, to try a different style. And I'm not that into it. I do really love the reflection, though. You know, trying to do reflections. I think that's cool. That I enjoy. And then when I say Waterhouse, oh no, never mind. Never mind. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll start on the dogwood. This dogwood, her. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and this album that's playing right now, it's actually, I just released nine of the songs from the album. 2 has already been released. 2 songs. The first song, hold on, I'll show you. So this song and the following song has already been released. And it's under Echoes from the Ether is the artist name. And the whole album, so there should be 22 songs out right now under Echoes from the Ether. One from Thankful Meditations album, which is 20 songs. And then States of Being is the next one I'm releasing, and 2 have already been released on that. And 9 more is scheduled to release whenever they decide to let it go. And then there's 11 more, because each album is 20 songs. So this album I'm slowly starting to release out because they have to put it under review and all that, and then release it. But it should be coming out soon. I think that's all the news I have. I will see you guys tomorrow. And I'll play music from, I always play music from Doubtless Faith, which is more hip-hop sounding. And that's usually my opening and closing music. So I will switch to that. I will see you guys tomorrow. Now I'll turn this down and play the other one. So this is gonna be possibly, I might release it under Doubtless Faith as the artist name. Where is the music? Oh, here. All right, so it might be loud, so be careful.
Alarm at 6, same crack screen, coffee stain on your old blue jeans. Clock keeps asking why you still here. You take one more note to the mirror. Every doubt talks so loud. Every bill feels like a crowd, but your hand's still shaking. Time to something bigger in your mind. Keep the faith in your dreams when the world feels heavy at the seams. When it all falls apart, hold the picture in your heart. Keep the faith in your dreams, even when they laugh, when they leave, when the night feels too long. You're the one who proves it wrong, 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 wrong. Bus stop rain soaks your plan. You hum that line only you understand. Friends move on to the safer track. You feel that pull and you pull right back. Every never, every wait writes you off as coming late. But your fire doesn't check the time. It just burns and calls it light. Keep the faith in your dreams when the world feels heavy at the seams. When it all falls apart, hold the picture in your heart. Keep the faith in your dreams, even when they laugh, when they leave, when the night feels too long. You're the one who proves it. One small step on a quiet Tuesday. One small yes when it all success survive. Walls you built are breaking free. Step through shadows into destiny. Every doubt will fade away in time. Your tomorrow waits for you to shine. When the silence cuts like steel at night, and every step still feels like a fight. Hold the flame, don't let it die. The darkest storm still clear the sky. If the world won't give you space, build your kingdom, claim your place. Every stumble writes your name in gold. This is the story only you can hold. Choose the dream, don't let it go. You got the fire, let it show. World's wide open, take the lead. It's your choice, your soul, your creed. Choose a dream through blood and tears.